Hey guys, welcome back to Too Many Opinions. This is Jeannie.
And this is Sarah.
And today, I'm just going to start off with, we've had an episode today. The devil's working, but we're working harder.
Period.
Jesus is working harder for us.
Amen.
As I was looking for a battery for our
Camera
real quick, I got paint literally all over the studio. And as you can see, if you guys are watching us, I literally got paint. If I look extra ashy, I promise you it's paint. You can see it on my pants right here. It's a mess. But you know what? We're going to get right into this topic, and we're not going to let little stupid shit like that stop us.
As Miss Rachel says, it's just a small problem, and feelings come and feelings go.
Absolutely.
So here we are. We're going to get right into it. So what's the topic for today?
So today's topic is, how do you know you're falling out of love with someone? Which this is... take my jacket off for this. This is an interesting topic. What do you think?
I think this is 100% an interesting topic. I think it's kind of open. Like, I don't know if you can ever tell if you're truly falling out of love with somebody. No. I feel when you're going through it, no, I don't think you can. I feel like you have to already be in your healing phase. And it's not even falling out of love. Maybe the love changed. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you love somebody, you'll always love them, but the love changed. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. I actually do think you could fall out of love with someone. You could still love them, but not as a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Right. Like, it's not the same love. Like, you love them because you may have spent time with them or created memories or whatever, but that love will always be there, but it's not the same love that once was.
And I actually can recall falling out of love.
Really?
With my last two relationships, yeah. I don't want to expose myself too much, but let's just say with my last relationship, I knew the exact moment. I was like, you know what? This is... Obviously, it doesn't happen overnight. Things happen gradually. Yeah. And you fall out of love. But I knew the exact day when I was like, this isn't it no more. Like, I just cannot do this anymore.
It's not fulfilling me the same.
It's not. But I also don't want people to get it confused. Like, there's days that in my current relationship, for example, like when I'm about to get my period, there's two me's. One could be like, I'm obsessed with my boyfriend extra, and the other could be like,
I don't even like him that much.
I don't like you that much. But like, you know that it's temporary when it's like, it goes away within a day or two.
Right.
But when you're feeling like this weeks after weeks, months after months,
it's tough.
That's how you know you're falling out of love.
I definitely think there's signs, and I also feel like you start to notice that the love is changing when there's certain things that you would overlook at the beginning of a relationship, which now drive you bananas. Like, your partner could have always done something, and in the beginning, you know, love is new, it's fresh, it's like, yay, like, okay, it's so cute, you're so cute, like, just keep doing your thing. But then years go on, and then that same thing that was once cute, that even was annoying you then,
ain't cute no more,
is not cute no more. And maybe you're evolving and that person's still doing the same thing. You're looking at it like, what the hell are we doing here?
Isn't that interesting how, like, in the beginning, things that you know annoy the shit out of you doesn't, because love blinds you that much that you're just
love is literally blind.
I don't care. I love him anyway. His feet stink. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. He smells like grajo. No, it's fine. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. He's, you know, he's this and he's that.
He's my musty.
Bro, and then after a few years, you're just like, bro, you stink.
Like, you need to go wash your ass.
You need, like...
like... the cheeks, you feel me? Like, the whole nine.
So what are qualities that you feel you've overlooked? Like, in the beginning, they were like, okay, all right, and then after, if you want to share them, of course.
Oh, no, of course. I would feel like definitely communication. Like, I would overlook like situations where I feel like communication could have been better. And it was like, oh, he just, you know, he doesn't know how to explain himself. It's fine. It's going to change. He's going to figure it out. And then fucking years go by, and then we're still having the same issue. And I'm like, how come you don't talk to me? And I'm like, they're like, what do you mean? This is how I've always been. I'm like, I know it's always been an issue.
Yeah. With me, it's been the lack of motivation.
Oh, okay.
Lack of motivation, like lack of like trying to be better in life. When I see in the beginning, when I see that you're stagnant, it's like, okay, it's all right. Like, maybe he'll get it together in a few months, years pass, and it's the same thing. You come home, you don't do nothing with your life. I don't see you like motivating. I don't see you like getting any better, wanting more for yourself, because not really for the relationship. Like, I feel like if you want more for yourself, bro. Hold please. It doesn't matter.
It's just a small problem.
It doesn't matter.
It's just a small problem.
Look at this, guys. Look at this ash. Wow, this camera's kind of doing us justice. it like when you walked away. Sorry, guys. Anyway.
So I'm so sorry, guys. This is the second episode where something like this has happened.
It's
my
all
phone
right.
Ring.
Phones ring in life.
Yeah, phones ring, you know.
But yeah, like getting back into the conversation. So basically, like things that like where you see like maybe you think that they're going through like a downtime where they just because everybody goes through like a downtime where they just feel unmotivated. But then when you see it's just lasting and it's becoming a pattern, that's such a turn off for me. Like that will make me want to like just leave.
It
run.
is. I agree. I think lack of motivation can definitely be overlooked in the beginning of a relationship because you're giving that person the benefit of the doubt, right?
Right. So you don't know if they're lazy or if they're going through an episode of depression. You don't know.
Or it's like maybe they're just trying to figure it out. They don't know what to do next. And I feel like just this topic in and of itself, when you see somebody like that potential that we always talk about, like it doesn't last, right? But I in therapy, because you know you girls in therapy try to be better here, people.
We are in therapy.
Right? Both of us. My therapist just recently told me that a person who gives people the benefit of the doubt are typically the good people. They're the good people. When somebody says like, oh, I don't trust nobody off the bat, like those are the people that you need to be wary of. Which is interesting because I would always think like, oh, they're smart, they're protecting themselves. But in reality, no, they're the red flag because they're unwilling to make any bonds with people. So I'm like, that's different.
That's a good point of view.
I was like, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But it brings us to the topic of like overlooking those things because you're like, oh, I love them. I
think that's as I grew up and I got older, overlooking is just not it. And the camera's gonna die. It's all right. We don't even need to have 2 videos this week. It's all right.
We're fucking baffled right now.
You know what crazy. I'm gonna do, guys? For you guys that are wanting to see us visually, I'll just combine both of our clips into like the long thing. Whatever. We're gonna make it work. It doesn't matter. We're gonna make it work. But yeah, like I think it's so important to not overlook things.
Right.
Because you need to. Let's just say it's kind of like a shiny new toy, right? You get excited at first and then you're over it. Don't waste your time. If you're looking for a stable relationship, don't waste your time overlooking things because it's just you're wasting your time.
You cannot overlook things, and I feel like people really have to stick by their boundaries or like the things that they do and don't want in life. And if you see, like for example, if you go out with somebody and they're super nice, you guys have a great time together, but then your goals don't align, like where they want to be and where you want to be in a few years are not in the same like trajectory. Why would I continue to pursue something so I can try to pull you off your path, and then you're gonna resent me for pulling you off a path that you wanted to be on, knowing our paths didn't align. You were going this way and you wanted to do that. And if you like somebody, you should support them. Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But then I also need to know for me, like, that's not the path that I'm going down. So,
I feel like I think that's a big cause of like wasting your time in relationships and the ending of relationships. When you guys both know in your heart, this isn't going to work out. And you think, but something in you is telling you, I know it's not going to work out. And you still try. Sis, pull out, or bro, let it go. Like, just if you're young, whatever. Like, I don't even think if you're young. I say let it go. Oh, life is short.
To all the young listeners, whatever, please do not hold on to those like little teeny tiny relationships that you're in. I know they're detrimental to you in the moment, but you have so much life to live. Like,
if you think that you have time, it's all right. I'm only 21. It's all right. I'm only 19. I was just 19 yesterday.
Yeah.
I literally was just wilding in these streets yesterday. And now all of a sudden I blinked and I'm about to be 33 this year. Like,
and it just like that.
It's insane, guys.
It's literally fucking insane. So, yeah.
What other qualities do you think you overlooked at in the beginning?
Someone's ability to dress, style.
Oh, shit. You break up with someone if they can't dress? You shouldn't have looked at him in the beginning.
Wait. Let me finish here. I believe love is blind. So
stop it.
No, I do. I believe love is blind. So
this girl kills
I'm being real right now.
She kills me every time.
I truly feel like that is something that I overlooked because it's like, and then I would feel like as though like it would impact me and my ability to be fly.
Oh, hell no.
So I was like, wait a minute. This is crazy. This is not going to work.
Nah.
I can't be fly and you can't be fucking Doc McMuffin. Like, what? Like, there's no way.
Real quick. That's the first thing I look at. If you don't have style, if you can't dress, you could look like
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. I'm sorry, that's my man. I gotta. You can look like Michael B. Jordan. If you can't dress, bro, that is it for me.
That's like something before that I would look over, but now it's like as an older woman.
And you said it would affect you. How? Well, what do you mean? You would start dressing?
I would just like not bum me, but it would be like it's almost like you're like, okay, they're comfortable. I'm gonna be comfortable too, and then that comfortability comes, and then you're now in sweatpants. You're chilling all the time. You're going out, not putting any effort into yourself because you're like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is my partner. They don't give a fuck either. We're both gonna be looking like fucking Doc McMuffins now. Here we are, and it's like now when I look back, I'm like, hey, yo, that's crazy. I can't believe I did. Like I don't even recognize myself.
That's terrible. If you don't have a partner that makes you want to dress even flyer, he's got to go. I'm trying to think of something else that made me like, okay, I was younger when this happened to me, but like a person that doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
You overlooked that in the beginning. You sure the hell do. Don't worry, I could go pick you up. Don't worry, I could go to your house.
Come here, my little passenger princess. Hop in, baby. Put your seatbelt on.
It doesn't matter that you still live with your mom. I'm going to go over there and go.
I'll pick you up. Do you have Uber? Are you going to Uber here?
I'm so sorry, but if you don't have a car.
Or at least trying to get one. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's okay if you don't have maybe something happened.
Something better happened that you get a car within weeks.
But you got to be motivated.
Within weeks. I'm not waiting 6 months for you to get a car. That sounds terrible. I know.
It's not, though.
But how you going to come see me? On Ripta? AKA the bus?
And it would be one. But listen, if they coming on Ripta, that shows effort.
Absolutely not.
That shows effort. If they're getting on Ripta, bitch, they're getting on the big bus.
You getting on the bus, you should not see me. If you're getting on a bus to come see me, don't see me. Don't come. If you're getting on the bus, listen to me very well. To come see me, don't see me. Don't come.
But to me, that shows effort. It's like, damn, you're willing to take.
That's how you be fucking up.
I know, because I'm like, damn, that effort was there.
She is a romantic at heart. Don't fuck up, sis. Talking about it. That's effort. That's not effort. Effort would be him trying to get a second job to get himself a car. That's effort. At this grown ass age.
Listen, I'd be standing at the bus stop like, yay!
At this grown ass age, we're doing that? No, we're not. Don't come see me.
Don't come see me. See me when you come get a car. No, that's crazy.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think of what else would be.
That makes you. I would say
a job.
No, well, definitely a job, but family relationships for sure. Family's a big dynamic for me.
Oh my god, so that's a good one.
Yeah. So I feel like if like the family orientation doesn't align, like if you guys don't want the same kind of family and do the same kind of things, like embrace the same kind of family culture, like with your side of the family and theirs, I feel like that's something that would be, because I'm big on family. Like I want to be with somebody who is also involved with their family.
That was my story once upon a time where like the family did not like me.
It just sucks. Like what the hell?
They did not like me. They had no reason not to like me. I was very shy and I was very quiet, and so when I would talk to them, I would be very quiet. Like I was shy. It was my first boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And they just hated me. And it's like, fuck you. I hate you back.
Now we hate each other.
Right. And then I think I found out that like the person, like one of the aunts or whatever, told someone that it came back to me like, oh, they don't like you. And it's like, oh, word I'm going to show you who don't like more.
I'm
going to show you who don't like who more then. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's important. And it's true. Like I stayed in that relationship for a while. But if I known that the family didn't like me, if I was like smarter then, I would have just opted out of the relationship immediately. Yeah. Because I'm not going to be with a guy that their family doesn't like me. Or I'm not going to be with a guy that don't put their family in their place about me.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that 100%. I also feel like a really big one too that would make, in the beginning I would overlook, but it's not something I would overlook now, is where they are at with their financial stability. Like career-wise, like I'm sorry, you know what I mean? Like I'm not shallow, I'm not whatever, but it's like, in my eyes, like it got to be apples and apples. You feel me? Absolutely. Like it can't be fucking.
And it's not to say that you can't win more money than your boyfriend. I don't find that a problem. But you need to be contributing equally around the household, even if I make more money than you.
Right, but I also want a person who is willing and able to have the same kind of like almost mindset as me. You know what I mean? Like we need to be able to have that educated conversation. Like it's one thing to be all shits and giggles once in a while, but then. Like, I want to be able, read the room. You feel me? We're in a professional setting. I bring you around my job or to a Christmas party. Like, I want it to be something where we're making each other look good.
Yeah. And you imagine, like, oh, hi. What's up, yo?
Oh,
what's your position? I work at Dollar Tree.
Like, and it's like.
And there's nothing wrong with working at Dollar Tree. A job is a job. That's great. But it's true. Like, There's levels.
Right. Right. So it's like we have to be on the same playing field almost. Like not the same, not financially, but it's like I need to know that you're able to be like have stability. You can manage your like I can see you managing your bills, having your responsibilities. Like if those things aren't in order, that's something that I would not.
Right. It's like me and my boyfriend always have this conversation with like the Kardashians. He's like, but why does she always got to date an athlete? Or why does she always got to date a rapper? Well, because of positions. You can't like, yeah, they can get with a regular guy, but it's harder. They're not going to understand the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier if you get with the other celebrity because they both understand. Yep. It's the same thing in regular life. Like you're not going to understand the struggles and everything that I go through if you're not kind of like in the same like level as me. You're not gonna understand how hard I work if you're not working just as hard as me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I agree with that.
Right. And then I think it also comes into things that you overlook where it's like there could be like comments or something that like that person may say like, oh well, I'm from the gutter so I can like live in any situation and be comfortable in that environment.
No, we're not doing that.
Right? Like I need somebody who's gonna be like, oh no, I started from here but my end goal is fucking a mansion, 3-car garage, in-ground pool. I might have started here, but this is where I'm going. Are you with me or not? Like that's where I'm at.
Absolutely.
Like I need the mansion. I need the in-ground pool. I need the garage.
You need it all.
I need it all.
And it's with both of us working. Don't think that we're just gonna sit here looking cute because we're not those type of girls. So to like basically say, how do you know you're falling out of love with someone? Everything like things that you used to think were cute aren't cute for you no more. You start being annoyed with everything that they do.
Intimacy falls out.
Intimacy falls out. You don't see them even when they look like their best. You don't see them attractive no more.
Oh,
like
shit,
that
we didn't even
attraction.
Talk about that.
Attraction's
that's true.
Big. People change, and you
and physical touch too. Now you go from not being attracted, not seeing that person as handsome or beautiful, whatever, and then you're not.
And we're not talking about just like gaining weight. Or like something like that, because that's something you could work on. People, you get in relationships, everybody gets fat. It is what it is. It's more like the mix of things.
Yeah, like the personality that was once attracted to you isn't attractive
right, because
anymore.
sometimes a person is still handsome and they just irk you. It's like the Spanish saying, la, hasta la belleza cansa, meaning like even beauty, you get tired of it.
Right.
After a while, it's like everybody says like, how did Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey break up? Or how'd she break up with him? Because that's it. Like, that she had him.
Beauty only lasts so long.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Beauty only lasts so long. So
yeah. But crazy. I would just say out of this whole topic, guys, like see the signs. Like if you're not if you're not organically happy, if you're not seeing yourself in the mirror, if you're just staying inside and not the person you once were, trying to make a relationship work, like you need to see the bigger picture.
Absolutely. If the person doesn't make you laugh no more, if the person doesn't make you smile no more, if you're not like eager and excited to see them when they're coming home, all these things are signs that you gotta get out.
And if there's not date nights and things like that to show each other appreciation, like you gotta go. And it doesn't have to be. I can understand times get hard or whatever, but date nights can be within the home.
Absolutely.
Like you can have literally a movie night, but where like one partner goes ahead and like makes an effort and sets up a fort or whatever. You know what I mean?
Also, don't let your relationship fall out.
Yeah.
Both parties. Continue, you know what I'm saying?
dating.
Because sometimes you think you don't love them no more, and then something happens, and then it's like, there's plenty of people that get divorced and get back.
Yeah.
And they get remarried. I just saw a girl on TikTok. She got divorced from her baby daddy. They lasted like 2 or 3 years separated, and he changed, and he proved it to her.
Wow.
He came back. They got remarried, and they're better than they've ever been.
You see,
sometimes a breakup is necessary for you to realize what you had.
And the self growth, like you need to grow, and you sort of need to go through those motions. And breakups are not easy.
Oh my god, I hate them. They're the worst.
My god.
Sometimes they're the worst. Sometimes they're so freeing, bro.
I feel
thank you.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. It's like thank you, then you're fucking crying on the other side, right?
Right.
Like,
well, because crazy. When there's still love, you do that. But when you're tired, you be like, get the fuck out, and you're not hurt at all. Because when I broke up with a few of my exes, like I didn't shed one tear. I was done.
That's because I really feel like women are out of a relationship before they actually leave. That's just the reality of it. We try for so long,
and we give hints
and comments and conversations.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then we make it be known. And then it comes to the point where it's like, oh, they never think we're going to leave.
And once we're there, it's too late.
And then the door's hitting you on the way out. Like, no, we spoke about that.
Yeah.
We talked about this a few times, you know? You didn't.
So, yeah, guys, to wrap up this conversation, I think my two best advice that I can give is know the signs from the beginning in that you get into a relationship so that you don't waste your time. And at the end, if you're feeling like you just want to leave. Don't waste time.
Mine is, I would definitely say my 2 recommendations for this whole topic is take it for what it is at face value and find out if you guys are on the same path. in all areas. And if not, then you need to make the decision of, is your life going to be like this and just how you want it? Or are you going to take the trajectory where you go by yourself and try to find someone who matches your way?
Yep.
And that's it.
So yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode, and we can't wait to have you guys back in the next one.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. The camera died.